Hi everyone! Today we'll be doing a first impression review of the new Very Valentino 24-Hour Wear Liquid Foundation. Let's get started. Today I'll be wearing the Very Valentino Foundation in the shade LN2. And we'll talk about the shade in a moment, but first let's cover the basics. Now this foundation retails for $64 US on Sephora.com. And although it looks like the standard 1 ounce, it actually comes in a little smaller at 0.84 ounces or 24 mil. They have a very nice shade range with 40 inclusive shades from very light to very deep. Now, I got this from Sephora, where it's currently only available online. And if you've ever tried to choose a shade online, you know what a challenge it can be. So this shade isn't a perfect match for me, but I'm not going to complain because this is actually a much closer match than I usually manage to get when ordering a foundation without being able to try it on first. Valentino describes this as a semi-matte, medium coverage foundation with an SPF of 26. And it also claims to be hydrating and transfer resistant. They describe it as a buildable, breathable texture and up to 24 hours of wear. When I first put it on, I noticed how the product really gripped to my skin, almost like a primer, so it takes a little bit of effort to blend it out. And their claim of it being buildable is definitely true. I found that I just had to work in light layers. So as you'll see here, I'm adding just a little bit on my cheekbones here to cover a little bit of redness. So we'll just pause here for a moment so you can see half on, half off. So obviously, left side of the screen I have the foundation on, and the right, no foundation. And let me give you a friendly tip here. Do not put an entire pump of foundation on the brush for half of your face, like I just did. A little goes a very long way with this formula. I put on way too much to start and had to spend quite a bit of time trying to even it out. You'll actually see in a moment how I have to really pull at my skin with the brush to get it to blend out. So my preferred application method for this foundation is actually with a beauty sponge. I didn't find this formula to be one of those throw it on and run to the grocery store kind of formulas. It really sticks to your skin as you apply it. However, that's not necessarily a bad thing. The way the foundation grips your skin is what allows it to be so long lasting. And on that front, I have to say that once you do get it blended out, it looks exactly the same for the entire duration of the day. So I liken it to wearing a matte red lipstick versus applying a lip gloss. A matte red lip is more high maintenance to apply, of course, but in the long run, it lasts much longer than a quick swipe of gloss. And finally, I just set the brush down and went in with my fingers and blended it out, and then you'll see that I just went over everything to smooth it all out together with a beauty sponge in the end. My opinion is that this would probably look best on normal to oily skin types. I have normal to slightly dry skin, and I found that there were just a few spots on my face that looked a little bit more textured, especially when standing in outdoor or natural light, which you'll see at the end of the video. And now I am dressed and ready to start my day and take my little puggy Norm for a walk. But stay tuned for pictures and swatches. Thanks so much. Come on, Norm. You got it, buddy.